Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin. I'm filming this in my storage unit tonight. What I do on this channel is I show off 4 books from random and I end on a key issue. I also like to show off books, issues that you don't see a lot of on other comic book channels. So if that's something that you're interested in, please consider liking and subscribing. I can also be reached on Instagram and Threads at Hannibal King 2099. I put a little description in the content below. I'm also on Facebook under my own name, but I don't really use my full name on this channel. Let's just crack on. The first book I want to show off is Texas Chainsaw Massacre by who did this? Avatar. Um, and okay, I had a look at the back here. We had Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We had A Nightmare on Elm Street, and Friday the 13th. Oh, excuse me, Friday the 13th. And I'm filming this on Saturday the 14th. We've just had Friday the 13th. Nothing bad happened down here in Melbourne. It was a full moon as well, so I was expecting, werewolves and zombies and all that kind of stuff. But no, all we got was a lot of cold. It's very cold down here. And I wanted to show this off because I'm not a huge fan on horror gore. I like horror movies for the most part. I love horror anthology comic books. I find them to be a lot of fun. But the gory stuff, I can take it or leave it. And I remember I won a ticket for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie with Jessica Biel in it. And I remember going, and I was single at the time, and so I went by myself. And the audience was packed, and I got my popcorn and my drink, and I'm thinking, what am I doing here? Like I don't see horror movies. That being said, though, I did enjoy it, and I think it had a lot to do with Jessica Biel. Not so much Leatherface here, but yeah, it was a fun movie. I wouldn't see it again in a massive hurry, but yeah. The next book I want to show off is Wolverine issue 4. This is by Greg Rucka and Derek Robinson, and so obviously his first volume has just ended, and this is the 4th issue of the second volume, and it's part of the Brotherhood storyline. It's a beautiful painted cover. It's a little bit different to what we were used to with Wolverine comics in terms of especially the covers. There's a lot more like dialed back, a little bit muted, but I don't know, it just kind of like has this foreboding feeling to it. And I did enjoy the first, say, 2 years of this series. I kind of petered out afterwards, but then the beauty of it is that I found a whole bunch of issues that I didn't have, and I was able to buy them on the cheap. So I was able to kind of catch up a little bit with this series. But yeah, there we go. That's issue 4. Now, I debated whether to show this as the key issue because it's such a beautiful cover. Let me just find the issue number. There we go. Here it is. It's four. It's 4. It's Thor issue 491, and it's Mike Deodato cover, and Warren Ellis on writing duties, and so like I'm just trying to do the math in my head. 491. 11 issues later, 11 issues later, this series was gone. It was done. And it was a victim of the Heroes Reborn storyline. And it was an interesting time to be a Thor fan. I'd picked up Thor here and there when it was on the shelf at this time, but I really only started picking it up with issue 500. I saw that it was at 499, and I thought, I won't get that issue. I'll get the 500th issue, and I did, and I loved it so much. It was full of action and just ginormous muscles and beautiful women, and the storyline kind of popped, and it was like it was just I'm struggling to describe just how much I enjoyed it. But yeah, so I read issue 500 and I was like, wow, that was great. I didn't have it on my standing order, and then 2 issues later, it was gone. So I had to buy this series after the fact because we didn't have Thor for, I think it was like a whole year. And then we had Dan Jurgens and John Romita Jr., I think it was Dan Jurgens on writing duties. I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, we had the John Romita Jr. Artwork, and I bought that, and I thought, okay, this is fun, and I bought Thor for many years after that. But this is kind of where I started with Thor, and it's just visually, it was just a cracking book. Now, the key issue that I am showing off on this video is this. It's Action Comics issue 645, and let's have a look. I'm just trying to think who drew this. I think it's Phil Jimenez, and it's the first appearance of Maxima. Now, as I film this, we are weeks away from the Superman movie. My brother and I we were talking this morning about the latest trailer. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I did say that there's a lot of characters in this movie, and a lot of characters that we know about. And so I said to Manny, you know, what other characters are going to be in there, or even alluded to that are going to be like little Easter eggs, little nuggets for the long term fans. And is Maxima going to be in there? Now, before I finish this video, I bought something on my comic shop 2 weeks ago, and I have stopped buying stuff from my comic shop. I'm really trying to save my money. But I bought it. I don't want to say I bought it on spec, but I bought it on spec, and it's a book that I've been waiting for a long time, and I got a notification about it, and so instantly I went, "Yep, I bought it. I paid for it." I told my wife, and she's like, "Yeah, how much was it?" It was a couple of, yeah, it was, it was up there, but it wasn't too crazy. If it was really crazy, I wouldn't have bought it. Let's just say it was in my budget. I'm not going to say what it is until it arrives, because it's arriving next week. I've been tracking it, and they see that's the bad thing about buying these books online. You follow the tracking, and then it gets to Friday, and then you have to wait 2 days for the tracking to continue on, or for the book to be delivered to your house. So it's really frustrating. But very quickly, I just want to say, if you want to see something cool Superman related, go to my brother's Instagram account. It's Spell Kitty. He has an Instagram account for his comic book, and also Drawn Out Dad, all one word. He mans those two Instagram accounts, and he got a Superman action figure, the superpowers one from the 80s, and he also got a Lex Luthor that arrived just last week, and it was really cool. He took a really cool photo of it. So yeah, that's a bit of fun, and that's the video for tonight. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you wish to. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you at the next one.